Hello, friends. I am Neeraj. Let us try to talk about something really very interesting and very confusing also. We are in 2025. So, there are lots of several high level programming languages and modern technologies. So, should we go for learning C in this era or not? However, this question is you can think of it as a tie between yes or no. Actually, this is confusing why we should go for it. So I have already mentioned noted down few points, so we will talk about one by one. When we say about we should not go for C, that C is having a very limited career opportunities. So there is only one point that is in favor of why one should not go learning C, but otherwise there are lots of other stuffs so that favors learning C. So first of all, so let us talk about what is C. And basically, C is a very low level programming languages, and that works very closely to our computer systems, computer architecture, microprocessors, memory, and other stuff. So that is why so it is mostly used in the system programming, like operating systems, creating writing the code for operating system, your protocols and network protocols, network devices programming, and several others like database also. So there are lots of other stuff. If you are planning to go for a in the system programming, then definitely one should go for C and C++. But otherwise, so in like I am in the web development and the web and mobile development, so I very rarely use write any code, any code in C or C++. So now coming back to the second point, so C is literally very very powerful programming languages. And when we say about that this is powerful, it doesn't mean that this is way too complex. Rather, this is really very very simple and very fast and super fast. So this is a compiled language, and it results in a binary executable file. So that is why so all the code, whatever code we write in, so that is compiled in the binary format, and that binary file gets executed, so that understands the machine instructions very very well. Okay, so that is why so it is way faster than any other modern programming languages. Now coming back to our third point, so if I go to learn C, so what will I achieve? So this question comes in. Although it is having a very limited career opportunities, but actually if you learn C well, if you have very firm understanding, definitely you are going to understand the internals of computer programming and computer architecture very very well, especially if you are a computer science student. So definitely yes, so learning C is a worth and $1 million investment. So whatever you invest, so in return the knowledge, whatever knowledge and whatever knowledge level you're going to achieve, so that is worth $1 million or $1 billion. That is it. And if I talk about the fourth point, although as I mentioned that C is having a very limited career opportunities, but actually a very firm understanding of C or C++, so that will ensure that will give a foundation of learning new technologies very very well. And if we understand C very well, so we could be able to employ those logic within whatever technologies we are using. So we would be able to implement those logic and those concepts, and we can solve bigger problems easily. So I would like to share one incident that happened way back in maybe 2006 or 2007. So while I was working on PHP, I was stuck in a problem, and it took me around 3 days. I got an idea to implement a beautiful data structure, that is a queue. I had implemented the queue concept over there in PHP, and I was able to solve the problem easily and very effectively. And that piece of code, so that worked very well. And my client also got very happy with that. My intention of sharing that incident was just to explain you that I learned C very very well while I was doing my masters in computer applications. That learning that helped me to solve that very critical, very crucial problems. So definitely, indirectly, so C will help you in the career growth as well. However, C directly would not be able to get you in job. But yes, so if you are going for an interview, they actually try to evaluate the candidate based on the problem solving approach as well. Like stacks are there, queues are there, lists are there, double linked lists are there. So there are several steps while you are going to face those interviews. So very likely that you are going to encounter those questions. So while I was taking my interviews in within my organizations also, however, those concepts they directly don't relate to our requirement. But 2 or 3 questions, so we used to ask about the C and the algorithms like bubble sorts and Fibonacci and other stuffs. And I would like to just share one more thing with you that recently past few months, so I spent some time learning Rust. So that is a very modern programming language, and that is also considered to be a low-level programming language. A recent Firefox was based on Rust. So Rust is used in many system-level programs like creating compilers and operating systems, and recently Microsoft also announced that Microsoft is also going to use Rust within its own new applications. Actually, so however, there is no direct relation between Rust and C, but the concept what I learned in C, so that helped me a lot to understand Rust easily and well. I'm not saying that I am a master in Rust, but yes, so I can write programs, and I have already written a console application in Rust. Here it is. This is, let me run cargo run. So basically it's a very small database. So I created a small database. So I am putting some name, let's say Neeraj, and the age of the students, let's say 34. And it asks me to, if I press Q, so I will exit this program. Let's say I am pressing Q. So I'll exit, and whatever the students are enrolled into this course, it would be displayed here. However, this is Rust, this is not C. But yes, that helped me a lot learning Rust, because Rust is having a steep learning curve. So this is not very easy to understand, to learn it. But yes, it is doable. So there is nothing such that cannot be done. It can be done. So this is like Go and Rust. So they are equally good. And in Rust also, so we can do the web development stuffs definitely. So I am also planning to write some REST APIs in Rust in my next projects, and maybe in a month or two. So definitely I will share that with you guys as well. So in my view, in my opinion, learning C is worth. And even in today's days also, so periodically I do try to write code in C. So just to make sure that I am not forgetting steps. So I am still remembering those concepts and those understanding. So that keeps on helping me to understand or learn more and more. This is what I just wanted to share. So with this note, so let us conclude. Let us meet sometime next. Till then, take care. Happy coding to all of us. Thank you.